Good morning. Put your hands together for Lenovo's Vice President of Global PC Marketing and User Experience, Dilip Bhatia.
A table and a chair. For many years, this defined the PC experience. And if you found this arrangement uncomfortable, inconvenient, awkward, you were not alone. The entire world agreed with you. This was the PC experience. And Lenovo did something revolutionary about it. We envisioned a new era of mobility. While there are doubters about the PC industry declaring the PC extinct, Lenovo believed in its evolution. We opened a new door. Lenovo has a history of innovation. When we say never stand still, it's not a tagline. It's not an accident. Some people have suggested some of our innovations, maybe they're a bit weird. We agree. We call it good weird. Weird in a way that makes things better and different for the sake of progress. That's because when you think about it, ingenuity is all about being weird, taking chances, taking some risks. In fact, we had a little fun explaining what we mean by good weird at a busy London subway station. So let's take a look at this video.
Platform 50 for the 2001.
Yes, I can.
When it starts, just give a thumbs up.
What's that? Yeah. Right, we're good to go. Turn around. Big round of applause for Chris, ladies and gentlemen.
The new Lenovo Yoga 900, powered by Intel Core i7 processor.
Some of our best innovations are inspired by our customers. These are actual pictures of people they sent in, how they use their different devices. In fact, we've followed people into their houses. How do they use technology? Where do they place the PC? What kind of music do they listen to? What do they do? What kind of food do they eat, right? And what we found out was people don't use the computers the same way. Some people don't have a lot of space, so they have a small little desk where they're cramped to do their work. Some people like to watch movies on a bed, watching Netflix, lying down on the bed. So we thought about, beyond the conventional, how do we deliver those features? How do we address those needs? In doing so, our features that we have introduced, they adapt to the user's lifestyles. How do we enable them to do more with their PCs? So we've reinvented product categories, and this has spawned a world of imitators. Our history of groundbreaking PC innovation shows exactly what I mean. In 2005, we won the Red Dot Design Award for the first 360-degree laptop ever seen on planet Earth. It was a sign of things to come. In 2009, we introduced the concept of Pocket Yoga PC, and you guys call it drool-worthy. In 2012, we launched the first convertible multi-mode PC, and the industry copied us. They lined up right behind us. With new ways of PC usage, we also defined the first portable all-in-one PC for home in 2013. In 2014, we introduced this revolutionary 360-degree watch band hinge, and today, I'm going to unveil its amazing descendant. All of which brings us to the new Yoga 900 convertible laptop and the new Yoga Home 900 portable all-in-one desktop. They embody the next evolution of PC experience. The Yoga 900 It is beautifully slim. It is amazingly muscular. It is the batter brother of the Yoga 3 Pro. It delivers the performance you need for work and play in any situation. What do people want with their portable PC? When we've talked to customers, they want great audio. This has Dolby Audio Premium to deliver a virtual surround sound over speakers and over your headphones. It's powered by the latest Intel 6th generation Core i7 processor. It's feather light. It weighs only 1.29 kilograms, 2.8 pounds, and that includes the keyboard. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM, JBL stereo speakers, Dolby Audio Premium. It's got a gorgeous screen of QHD plus IPS display, 3200 by 1800. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the world's thinnest Intel Core i convertible laptop. It measures only 14.9 millimeter. And again, this includes the keyboard. The Yoga 900 features this uniquely awesome 360-degree watch band hinge, allowing users to work, watch, or play whenever, wherever, and however they wish. It is great for travel. In fact, let me show you how great this is on a flight. So this is a typical example. We say I'm flying from San Francisco to New York City. I'm sitting here on the plane, and I just want to relax. It's a long flight. It's a 5-hour flight, and I just want to sit over here and watch my movie, right? And this is a typical example of what can happen. The person in front of me wants to relax. Crap. What do I do now? Well, fortunately, I have a yoga. I can put this in a stand mode and comfortably watch my movie. Or if I have a cup of coffee over here, got some snacks, if I want even more space, I can put this in tent mode and very easily have extra room over here. So again, a perfect example of PCs adapting to your lifestyle. Go back to sleep. So again, we made the Yoga 900 so thin and powerful because more than just consuming content, users want to create content also. This is why this is, again, the thinnest offering in its class. People can switch easily, whether you're creating a PowerPoint or doing your Outlook or you're streaming a movie, it's one device that does it all. We also made the Yoga 900. The other thing that people ask us about, right? What do people care about? Number one, they care about performance. Number two, they care about long battery life. In fact, generation to generation, this has 50% more battery density. People need longer battery life. In fact, I don't know about you guys, when I go to the airport, the first thing I do is look for a power outlet, right? Well, not anymore, right? This will give you up to 9 hours of local video playback. Again, 9 hours. Fantastic battery life, great performance, all in one package as the world's thinnest offering. Now, one of the inside stories behind the Yoga 900, in order to give you this great performance, great battery life, cooling is going to be important. When you have these Core i7 processors inside, how do you go cool it? They also generate a lot of noise. So we improved the Yoga cooling. Due to this distinct thermal solution. Our engineers have some of the best thermal capabilities in the industry. This has a unique vent structure designed as part of the hinges. Ultra thin metal fan. It's only 3.8 millimeters thin. Fins as fine as human hair. Again, it runs cleaner and quieter than any generation. It packs a powerful performance in this thin chassis. Now, if there's one feature that really stands out, as I said, it's the watch band hinge. And how do we do it? Why did we do it? Let's talk to our competitive analyst, Kevin Beck.
All right. Thanks, Dilip.
So, tell us a little more about this feature, Kevin.
All right. Let's go back in time a little bit. The original design concept for yoga, kind of at a conceptual level, really wanted to relate the bending and the flexibility of the hinge to the flexibility and creativity of the end users. So looked at one way, we've got kind of a literal embodiment of that, something that has 813 moving parts.
Wow.
And looks like a watch band. So we've improved this quite a bit from the previous generation. There's a lot of engineering that's gone into this. And it may look simple, but it really, really isn't. We've improved the action, right? So the tension as you go around and change from all 4 modes has been greatly improved. And we also have color customized the hinge in this generation. So if you look at this, you can see now that in this Clementine orange model, we've got an orange hinge, the champagne gold, and the platinum silver all have color matched hinges.
Yeah, so tell us a little more about the evolution of the hinge, right? I bet it's not easy.
No, it absolutely was not easy. When the team looked at this, if you recall the original...
The inspiration behind it.
Yeah, the inspiration behind it. The original yoga hinge actually only had 2 points of articulation. As it swung around from one side to the other, it swiveled around 2 points. And the team gave challenge from us, right, from the marketing guys, to make it a lot thinner and a lot lighter. And one of the key things that popped out at them was they were going to have to increase those points of articulation. So they thought 4 would do it, and so they started looking at all the things around them, as engineers do, inspiration from the real world, and they actually considered things like like a bicycle chain, like a tank tread type of design, but they came down on a watch band hinge, and it does a couple things for us, right? So what we've been able to do is, as we alternate across this design, you've got gear sets, and then these hinge elements and gear sets, and so forth and so on. So it gives it really good, as I said before, constant pressure and constant tension around the sides. It also gives us kind of a damping factor, right? When you open it up, right, it damps down, clamps down on the wobble, and when you touch the touchscreen. So it's really improved in that way. Right. It also lets us lay completely flat when it's closed, and then when you spin it all the way around with those multiple points of articulation, you get just a great experience. And then in the last few degrees of travel here, you can see that the tension changes a little bit just right at the end to make it easier to open and close.
Great.
Right, so a lot of great engineering in that, and I think next we want to hear from somebody who actually uses it in their daily life. We've got mom and lifestyle blogger Jen Lawrence back with us on stage here.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kevin.
Certainly. Thank you, Dilip.
Hey, Jen, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Great to see you here.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I call myself a professional Girl Scout. I do work for the Girl Scouts organization. I am a full-time working mom of 4. I have a freshman in college, I have 2 in high school, and I have 1 in elementary school.
So how do you use your Yoga 900?
I honestly use it for everything. I talk about everything on my blog, from lifestyle blogging, food, entertainment, technology, of course. So it's everyday use.
Are you tied to a table and chair? How often do you do it, seated on a table?
Not all the time. When I'm at home, I like to be in a comfortable environment, so I'm usually on my couch or my bed. When I'm out in the field, I'm usually at a Starbucks or a restaurant where I'm just sitting down using the computer.
Great. So how does the yoga flexibility help you?
Actually, it allows me to do everything. It alleviates me from needing a tablet and a laptop. So the fact that I can have it all in one, it's very convenient.
All right. Tell me a little bit about the Yoga Home 900, right? And how does it help you?
It actually brings my family together. My children love to game. We're a gaming family. My husband and kids come home daily and play video games. I personally save it for the weekends. So we have family game night on Fridays or Saturdays, and we're very competitive. So we just play, and it brings us together.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us. So again, as you can see, the Yoga 900, it is really amazing, and you can see how Jen has used it to adapt to her lifestyle. The PC has adapted to her lifestyle. Again, our newest portable all-in-one is equally amazing. Let's talk about the Yoga Home 900, right? It's a piece of technology that we created physically to bring people together instead of being buried in their own devices. I'm sure you've seen plenty of restaurants, family areas where people are just using their own tablets, right, their own smartphones, right? We thought about how do we bring the family together. This one, it is powerful. It's the 5th generation Core i7 processor. It's got great NVIDIA graphics with 2 gigabytes of VRAM, 1 terabyte of solid-state hard drive. It's versatile. It's got a 27-inch touchscreen display, fully integrated Windows 10 functionality. And again, the big story about this is why did we create the Yoga Home 900, right? People want a desktop-level PC performance. When we observe people in their houses, the all-in-one just stays in one corner of the house. It never moves. They're big, they're bulky, right? And what we want to do is, how can you use this portable device? This is roughly about 7.5 kilograms, right? So you can literally move this around room to room. People want a desktop-level PC so that they can move it around. And oh, by the way, this has 3 hours of integrated battery built into it. The Yoga Home 900, again, great for family gaming. So whether you love to play Scrabble, or whether you love to play Risk, or whether you want to draw something on it, great educational tool, again, on the Yoga Home 900. The Yoga Home 900, we've delivered an intuitive new feature called the Aura, right? The Aura 3.0, it has over 500 recommended apps for launch, right? The Aura store is now linked to the Windows Store, where you get thousands of other apps also available. So literally, users can access entertainment apps, educational apps, music apps, and so on. And again, the connectivity is important. This is an area that Lenovo is putting a lot of focus on innovation from a connectivity standpoint. How do you break users free from their desks? Now, I'm really excited about this next capability. Let's explore this one source of connectivity on the new Yoga PCs, right? On the Windows 10 operating system. To tell us all about it, please welcome a corporate vice president of the operating systems group at Microsoft, Joe Belfiore.
Hello.
Welcome, Joe.
Yeah, good to see you. It's great to be here.
Absolutely. So again, I want you to tell the audience over here, Lenovo and Microsoft have done a lot of collaboration. We've had early access to the code, right? Tell us a little bit about how Microsoft and Lenovo have worked together to improve our connectivity.
You bet. For all of you, I'm sure you're familiar with Windows 10.
I'm sure they are.
Microsoft and Lenovo have been partnering deeply on these devices and on a whole wide range of capabilities. A quick update on how we're doing with Windows 10.
Sure.
Windows 10 actually has had the fastest growth of any OS we've ever done. We're at now over 110 million people using Windows 10. It's got a ton of enthusiasm, positive reaction from users, from press, from our partners. We're seeing a lot of deep usage of features that we've worked on. Things like over 680 billion web pages viewed in Microsoft Edge, over 120 hours of gameplay streamed from Xbox Ones to Windows 10 PCs, and more than 1 billion questions that people have asked Cortana and visits to our store. So there's a lot of users who are getting engaged with these features, and there are a couple of things in particular that our vision and yours aligned with really well. One, as Dilip's been showing you, the flexibility of the PC and its ability as a hardware device to flex and be used in different places and so on. That's something we've worked on a lot together. Absolutely. But you mentioned connectivity, and I wanted to talk a little bit about a feature that we have collaborated on in software quite deeply. And these new Yoga PCs are fantastic at this because of the way they do both the hardware part of the experience and the software. So back at Lenovo Tech World in May, Satya and YY announced Cortana with Reach It.
Yes.
And this is a software collaboration that Microsoft and Lenovo have done together to enable Cortana to do some very cool, helpful things with you finding your stuff. It combines Cortana's personal assistant. We like to think of Cortana as the world's only personal digital assistant. So it combines that with the Reach It's ability to search across devices and across cloud services and find your content wherever you did it, with whomever you were collaborating, and get those things to you in an incredibly effortless way. And so together, we put our heads together and worked on a software collaboration to enable natural language queries, voice or text, and let people find their photos or videos or emails on any device or from any service. It's a seamless and natural way to get your digital content, and it involved hardware engineering. For the natural language and speech, we had to collaborate on testing of the microphones. We had to do beamforming and echo cancellation work together. And then to get the experience to be good, we had to try out lots of different UI approaches and how the results were displayed. So I've kind of explained this. I'd rather just show you an example of what this looks like in the hardware and software collaboration that we did. So up here on screen, you see my Windows 10 experience. Hey, Cortana.
Hi, Joe. What can I do for you?
Find the photos I showed Dilip at Starbucks. There we go.
You bet. These are the photos you opened during your meeting with Dilip at Starbucks.
So there they are. These are the exact good, weird photos that we were talking about at Starbucks. And the key thing here, I want to give you a play-by-play of what happened. What you saw was a very simple user experience, but what was happening behind the covers was really quite sophisticated, and it made that experience very simple. I asked Cortana in natural language to do something sensible, find these photos, and Cortana understood these contextual clues in what I said. The file type was photos, the person was Dilip, well, which Dilip, she could figure that out. I described a location at Starbucks, and Cortana passes that on to Reachit because in our collaboration, we designed a way for her to know that the Reachit software could handle that query really well. Now, Reachit is installed on more than one device. You can see up here I've got, oh, it's not on the screen anymore. I have more than one PC that these photos could be on. And I had photos in Dropbox, OneDrive, and across a range of services. The Reachit code knows where these things are. And when I ask that question, the Reachit client can pull all that data together, matching people, place, and file type to give me a rich result. It's hands down the most intuitive way that we think people will be able to find stuff like this. They can just ask questions in a normal kind of voice. They could type if they want, with as much or little detail as they remember, and all the relevant content comes back in a super simple way. It's been a terrific technical collaboration with Lenovo. We're excited about the hardware. We're excited about the software. Mostly, we're excited about a fantastic experience that people can get with Windows 10 on these terrific new PCs.
Fantastic. Thank you so much,
Thanks
Joe.
for having me. Thanks.
I appreciate it. Again, really jazzed, really excited about this capability, right? Imagine anytime, anywhere, I want to find out my pictures, my photos, my documents that I've worked on across multiple ecosystems, and this has that capability. So we've seen how these devices, software, can come together for work and play. How do they bring people together? They can also be used to expand some of the creative capabilities. So at Lenovo, we pride ourselves in innovating and delivering products that meet the evolving needs of our most particular design-conscious customers, right? We have another real yoga user here today. I'd like to introduce you to graffiti artist Juan Demita. Hey, Juan, how are you?
Hey, Dilip, welcome to my studio.
It's great to be here. So let's tell the audience, how do you use the Yoga Home 900?
Oh, well, you saw me earlier. I was playing music. This is my DJ app, and over here, I do a lot of digital artwork, so this is my art app.
So what do you do with some of the, show me some of the painting apps that you have over here. What do you do with the paint apps?
This one's called Sketchable, so down here I can select my paintbrush. I can change the size. Down here, I select the color, right? Close that, and here, I just use the touch interface, might make that paintbrush a little bit bigger, and go right on the screen.
That's awesome.
With the painting. And if I make a mistake, I can always go back. So it's a lot of fun for me.
That is fantastic. I know every time I've showed this feature, the families go gaga, the kids go gaga over it. So tell me, what's the best part of having a Yoga Home 900 with you?
Oh, well, I love the giant touchscreen and all the capabilities of how well the interface works.
Very responsive. Now, if you didn't have a Yoga Home, right, how would your life be different?
My life would be totally different. I'd have shelves full of paint. I'd have racks full of synthesizers. I'd have to lug records around with me. Everything's right here on the 900. I love it.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us and sharing some of the work that you do with it.
Thank you, Dilip.
All right. All right, so we've just seen the two new Yoga 900 and the Yoga Home 900. They set a new standard of innovation in the marketplace, devices that are adapting to you. They're creating exciting possibilities, whether it's at home or on the office or on the go. These devices have the power to enhance your life, your work, and your family. Very importantly, the Yoga 900 and the Yoga Home 900 demonstrate Lenovo's commitment to never standing still in innovation, to be different for the sake of being better, to be good-veered in the best possible way. We will continue to imagine and create new devices that will continue to revolutionize the marketplace. We are committed to innovation. The PC industry is alive and kicking. The era of being tied to a table and chair is over. We invite you to take a closer look at our newest devices, our pride and joy. So thank you so much for everyone coming out over here. We look forward to talking to you more about these devices. Thank you.